Hey everyone, Caront here, welcoming you back to Suikoden 5. In the last episode, we finished up the abandoned route of our castle trek. We got our castle back, we got the Dragon Cavalry, we got George Prime as a Star of Destiny, and everything pretty much is good again. But in this episode, we've got a little bit more work to do before we can maybe relax. And that is, well, we've got to get Jidan and Kilderic out of the way. Now, we left off, well, pretty much with that, is going after either Jidan or Kilderic in regards to your army battle. You can do either, story doesn't really change for either one, but it is worth noting that the battle with Jidan going in towards Sable is the harder of the two, by far. So, when it comes to leading the pursuit, we're going to go after the Southern Mountain Corps in Sable because I want to do the harder one first, and then we'll do the easier one after that. So, harder first, please. Very well, Your Highness. Boz, Dine, go with His Highness. My pleasure. Armes doesn't stand a chance against us. We shall reclaim Sable once and for all. Admiral Raja, Commander Lawden. Kilderic's forces have joined with General Novum's unit and General Luger's fleet. They may mount a rather stubborn defense, but it's nothing the Dragon Cavalry and Raft fleet can't handle. Sure thing. It shall be as you wish, Lady Merces. Well then, shall we go to battle now, Your Highness? See? We'll make sure they never even think about invading Felina again. Strike 'em hard, and strike 'em again! Yay! Welcome to Army Battle 10, in the Southern Mountain Corps, the Armes Pursuit Battle. Damn it, we're supposed to be the unstoppable Southern Mountain Corps! How could this be happening to us? Listen, Jidan, I'm going to set a trap in Sable. I'll give you the signal when I'm ready. All you have to do is lure them into town. Yes, Commander Sparna. You can hold until then, can't you? Of course. Have I ever let you down, Commander Sparna? Let's go, soldiers. Time to show Commander Sparna what we can do. Just don't get too cocky. What? There's no sign of Commander Sparna's main force? I don't like the sound of that. Don't worry about Commander Sparna for now. Just focus and do as we planned. Attack fast, attack hard. You got it, Lucretia. When I'm through, they won't even know what hit them. Big Boz ready for action. Hoorah! Just jumping into battle like this seems a bit foolhardy. It'll be alright. I'm counting on you too, Your Highness. Okay, so first off, I'd like to point out the map a little bit. You notice we are thoroughly landed. Horses, infantry, archers, although I probably just highlighted them backwards. Well, I didn't exactly. But completely all of them are land units. There are virtually no naval units in the battle, so no beavers, nothing like that. Dragon horses are off, beavers are off, of course, as the chat before the battle's mentioned. So, yeah, it's a bit of an interesting beast. We've got 3 units of cavalry, we've got infantry and archers kind of down the middle, and we have 2 rune archer forces, and then 1 infantry force here at the bottom. So, we need to be kind of careful how we deploy here. Now, what I have deployed is I have Dine's cavalry unit, of course he's required. I've got Isabel and Lund with him for more defense and more charges. Then I've got the Limworm Cavalry, duh. I've got George's unit with Matthias and Silva for more defense and help. I've got Zerase's unit with Killy just for kicks, and Cyro to give extra helpings, or Shinra rather, to give extra helpings of the Star Rune just in case it's necessary, which of course is a good thing. Then we've got the Prince, duh. We've got Lile's unit, which I stacked with Erda and Cathari because I want her to be my speedy archer. Just in case cavalry units need barraging, I want them to be able to get to them quickly. Then we've got another Rune Archer unit with Bernadette, Vicky, and Cyro for extra helpings of the Flowing Rune if necessary. And they probably will be necessary. Then you have Galleon. Let's see, that is Phelan and Murad for the relief and charges. Then we've got Kyle, Ernst, and Norma. Yes, I finally put those two together in a party. So that they can run around and recover everything that moves, basically. So I think this will work out pretty well. You notice the advantage as far as the numbers rests squarely with Armes. And we have to be very, very careful about this. Jidan is a 5-star cavalry unit. Don't take that lightly. Sparna, of course, vanished, but you notice the star units on just about everybody else are pretty good. This is really the first battle where we have to particularly worry about that. Okay, I think that should be enough prep though, so let's go ahead and go. Alright, so I'm going to move our cavalry units down south a little bit and hope that they attract the attention of the infantry. That's the desire, really, as far as that goes. Now, if that ends up not working out, then we're kind of in a little bit of trouble. I'm going to move the infantry units. Let's see, actually, I may want to reverse that. Let me take a look at the dispensations here. Okay, so I want to move the archery units up to the north, because that's where most of my cavalry are. So that's going to be... Let's see, that's going to be Lille. And, yeah, there we go, Bernadette. So move you guys here. I apparently can't move you onto Assault Flat. Who knew? Then, the infantry, well, that's going to be a little bit more precarious, and I will want to have, essentially, Kyle in prime moving position if necessary for, well, mostly for healing purposes. Alright, let's see. I'm going to have George's be one of the more upfront units here, because he's a bit stronger, and, of course, you know, him having relief helps, too. Then Zerase, I want you up here with the rest of the archers, and I want you kind of a bit up front, too, because you're also stronger. I mean, for heaven's sake, you've got Kill League and company with you. And then the Prince, of course, can be here as infantry as well, but I want him in firmly a backup role. Okay, now the trick of this is going to be to get just the infantry to move down south. That's going to be kind of tough, so I'm probably going to need to move both these guys in concert. Alright, we got any movement? Okay, we have no movement on their front. Alright, so let's have our archers go a little bit further over here to try to coerce those cavalry to start moving. Alright, go ahead and head here. Kind of have them fan out a little bit. Okay, so nobody's moving yet. Snake you guys a little bit closer. Probably keep you a little further, or a little closer together too. Alright, there we go. Our infantry are starting to move. That's fine. That's exactly what I wanted. So go ahead. Let's move you over here. That'll get that other infantry unit. Hopefully it won't spook the archers, though. It doesn't look... Oh, it does. Okay. Alright, so let's draw you back a couple. Unspook those archers. It's fine. Okay, and cavalry are not moving yet, so let's see if we can get you in here. I don't want to get the archers too close either, because again, I don't want them spooking, well, their own archers, because, yeah, bad news. Alright, that looks like that's pretty much going to do what I want it to, though, so let's see if we can sucker you in here and maybe get you pounced, kind of pinballing back between these forces here. Possibly. No, they're just going for Lille's, so not the best move in the world, but it'll work. I think we'll start with charging, because even though they're starting to get a bit better on the star ranks, we're still far better than they, so I think we're going to be in pretty good shape. Alright, that's going to bounce them back to Dyne, so are they going to go for Dyne? Yeah, let's go ahead and push you guys in then. Alright. Move back up here, and we've got them just going for Lille, so... Alright, let's have Lille move over here and have Zerase ready to basically bisect them. Pretty much like a... Well, never mind. Hang on, they're drawing back entirely. Oh, wow. Never mind. Okay, they got to Wilhelm first, or Wilhelm got to them first. I'm not really sure how to think of it. Okay, so you notice... Numbers aren't going down quite as quickly as before, so that's going to be a little problematic as far as overall, well, as far as the overall goes, so we'll need to definitely pay attention to this. Probably going to need to be using at least one of these recovered by the time we finish out, although it's tough to say precisely. Alright, that's fine. Let's go ahead and have Dine move on these guys. And yeah, I'm good with what's going on here. And we've got that third infantry unit coming down also, you notice. So, 2 more Lindworm charges to take those guys out. Then I'm going to turn them on the next unit coming up and probably buttress them with one of Dine's recovers, just to make sure. Okay, they're drawing back. That's not really what I want, but oh well. That's fine. That'll fix itself momentarily. Okay, go ahead and battle, and I'm actually not going to move Dine's unit further than this because, again, that risks spooking their archers. That's what I meant to say. Okay, never mind. No, it won't either. It'll just kind of have them hem back in. But you do see their archers are starting to break forward, so after this normal battle, I actually going to signal Dine's unit back. Just to make certain, because I don't want those archers being problematic for us, even for a slight bit.
Don't let him get away.
Not that it's going to matter anyway, apparently. So, charge! Okay, you're done. And we got a Crown of Destiny! Oh, that sounds good. Okay, so quit. Let's go ahead and have... you know what? Yeah, use that charge. Why not? Means we don't have to risk losing any men. Alright, so... let's swing you back up north here. Get you in range for one of these recovers. Swing you over here. And then let's see if we can get that archer unit to stop trying to come after us. Wilhelm? We need to move you further, okay. Fortunately, though, that does have you in reach of the recovers, so let's go ahead and get... actually, Dine's unit needs it more than Wilhelm's right now. Okay, this could potentially be problematic because that archer unit is not going to cease pursuit. And I'm a little curious as to what direction they think they're going in, honestly. Maybe... that's weird. Okay, anyway, Alright, yep, go for it. That's fine. Just slaughter them. They also turned a direction I didn't quite expect them to, so we're going to need to re-maneuver again if we want to sit here and play billiards, but... oh well, that's alright, it happens. Particularly in this game. Definitely very much happens. Alright, so go ahead and push forward, Lille, and let's start, like I said, let's start playing pinball here. Alright, well, they're single-mindedly going after Zarase, so let me swing the other 2 archer units into this also. Then let's go ahead and start moving our infantry forward here, because I could just pretty much kind of position them up here, or over here rather, and I think it's essentially going to be the archer unit that sallies forward, and that's exactly what I want. It is, of course, worth noting that this is the best move insofar as trying to go after this sort of a dedicated set of units, because they have the numbers advantage by far. Alright, let's go ahead and send you up here.
Get them!
Yep. Okay, so, actually, I'm probably going to go ahead and withdraw Lille's unit and send her up north. Just because that's going to bring her into the, yeah, low 50s. I don't really want to risk having her depleted any further right now. I want to move her up north and kind of have her command the attention of that other cavalry unit. Meanwhile, Bernadette, you can go right ahead. Actually, let's see. 76, 52... yeah, let's top you off with a flowing. Probably a little bit of a waste of a flowing rune, but since I'm sending Lille conceivably by herself, well, I say by herself, I'm going to send Zarase with her, but since I'm kind of sending her somewhat into the lion's den, I'd rather not risk it. And besides, Bernadette can take a few hits. We'll probably eliminate this cavalry unit anyway. Yeah, okay, good. So, pretty much the same as, well, previously. Alright, so now the trick is, gotta try to get those other cavalry units to sally out, including Jidan's. without incurring the wrath of those archers. So what I probably am going to be best off doing is let's send Galleon's spear unit down here because we've got infantry, but we got 2 archer units down way down to the south. So those need to be taken on by my infantry. Go ahead and send Boz down here as well. Then that'll leave our... Okay, that's... Alright, so the archer unit's spooked, so I want to go ahead and send the infantry unit, infantry units up here, essentially to further spook them and kind of give them another moving target, which will utterly slaughter them into smithereens. Alright, so you notice their cavalry's moving north, so it looks like they're primarily focused on my archery units right now. So that means I need to go ahead and kind of send, well, everybody else essentially into action, except I want to be careful with the way that everybody is displayed or deployed right now. Alright, so that's gonna... Yep, perfect. That'll work. And that cavalry unit's gonna keep on going and essentially find itself hoist on its own petard. That's fine by me. Alright, so actually, let's move you guys north here. Have you settle over here. So that if that archer unit continues to pursue, it's going to pursue right into the teeth. Now, Lindworms, go after the infantry here. Alright, those archer units are moving north too. That's a problem. I didn't want them moving north. I wanted them moving south. Okay, we're going to need to move the infantry more up here, I think. Try to draw those... Yeah, alright, we're still in good shape. Try to draw those archer units south rather than north. This is really where this battle essentially goes into cluster territory, is when you're looking at something like this, where the units are sitting there deploying in an unwieldy fashion, and... Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to use charges and other such things pretty soon, I think. Now, as far as winning this battle goes, we can win this battle either by getting the Prince's unit into Sable, or by getting the Armes units to 600 or less. Alright, we're still good. We're about to hit that archer unit, so I'm probably going to need to use a charge or 2 here. To some degree in this battle, they're kind of going to be part and parcel with each other, because the forces are so strong in regards to the Armes units that we might have to worry very much about... yeah, let's charge. We might have to worry very much about using different tactics and trying to push their numbers down a lot before we're able to move the Prince's unit in. Okay, and you've got a flowing room. That's also a problem, so I need to keep that in mind. Okay, no, you guys move back over here, please. Hopefully that infantry unit will bite and go. It's not going to bite, so... Alright, you go ahead and go after them. You're pretty safe. Alright, let's see. Let's have... Alright, you go after them, because you're stronger all in all. And, yeah, I think we're still good. Ultimately, this northern part of the battlefield has gone pretty much exactly the way I wanted it to. It's turfed out to where the infantry are slaughtering the cavalry, the archers are slaughtering the... Well, let's see. Yeah, the archers are slaughtering their cavalry, our infantry are slaughtering their archers. That's pretty much exactly the way that I wanted every bit of that game plan to go. Alright, we're good on this one, so go right ahead. Relief obviously is going to help out Galleon's unit as well. And actually, now that I think about it, story-wise, I probably should have put Silva in Galleon's unit, because the two of them have a seemingly romantic history. Hi there, Barrage. Good move. Very good move. Especially that's going to have us playing pinball with running into what might be their infantry unit, but it might actually run us into their archers, too. So infantry, I can just use charge, and archers, whatever.
Get them!
Yep, go for it. Okay, so let's see. I might want to move Kyle's unit south a bit, not just to take out those archers, because it looks like that's what both of these guys need to do, but also to do a little bit of recovering. All right, yeah, we're still good. You notice we've lost about 200 units. They've lost about 1,600 or so. Yay! This is definitely a good thing. It means the battle plans have worked out pretty well. Because of the way that they're arrayed, it can rather easily go south if you're not careful with something like that. And there is still some possibility that this very well could go south, so I'm not going to sit here and assume anything. But, at the very least, it's working out fairly well, at least to this point. And it's looking like, okay, so I want Zarase actually to pull back right now. I want other forces coming in and doing this. Yep, we're still good. Go for it. Especially because, thanks to relief, we only technically lost 6 units, and they're losing 90, so I think we're in pretty good shape. There's a 3-star spear unit anyway, so we're in good shape. Okay, I don't think... Oh, Rage Rune. Good move. Unfortunately, my Kyle has 5 recoveries, so I'm going to use one of those once this pops, and then get him back in very good shape. How much did that take out? Not a fair number. Not a huge amount, but a fair number, actually. Alright, so... recover, please, sir. Act like it never happened. And we're good.
Go!
Alrighty. Yeah, that should... It won't take out this infantry unit, but it'll get awfully close. And if that archer unit happens to pop on it, I'll just use Dine's other charge, and then we should be in good shape. Okay, yeah. Alright. Oh, you're using that other barrage. You're... Alright. Congratulations, AI. You're actually pretty smart this time. I have to applaud your increasing intelligence, which of course is understandable given the situation, but it's still not going to help you, you know, save the world from us or anything. Yep, charge time. Then we're going to definitely pull Dine's unit back because effectively the archers, or excuse me, the cavalry are not really necessary anymore. So let's pull you guys back to a position of safety here. Actually, let's pull both of you back to a position of safety. Okay, that should, well, get fairly close to taking these guys out. Yeah, close enough. Okay. Alright, so let's see how we're doing here. Okay, George's unit pretty much has nothing to do, so let's have you... Never mind. Let's go ahead and have you actually cheat a little bit. No, not cheat. I was going to use the Cyclone, but they're not going to lose very many units in this. Yeah. Well, they lost more than I thought, honestly. Okay. So it interpreted it essentially as a full-on battle. Alright, so you guys, y'all both head down here, please. Him. No, that cavalry unit, please.
Don't let him get away!
And, yep, we're good. We're still great. So hopefully Jidan's unit will go north toward my archers, and it looks like their archer unit is heading south toward Galleon, so that's pretty much exactly what I want. Actually, just to further enforce the issue, go get him, Boz.
Don't let him get away!
And that should eliminate this archer unit. I'll turn him north at the other one, and we may not even need to fight that battle because we're getting close to 600 anyway. Okay, we will, but I think this next battle is going to be the last straw, basically. No uses of the Star Rune, no use of the Dawn Rune, etc., 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 etc. And that should, I think, do it. Because you're gone, they're down to 580, they're down further than we are. And that's not it. Interesting. Okay. Well, with 2 infantry units kind of coming in here, it looks like our... I'm just going to stick Kyle here just in case he needs to heal anybody, but looks like our infantry units, by and large, are not really necessary anymore either. For the most part. Alright, so one more attack against Galleon, and that archer unit's screwed, so I'm just going to stop here. And actually, where's the prince's unit?
Don't let him get away!
Yeah, let's cyclone this. It could be bad.
No!
Because we're at 47, and even though we have a type advantage, he has the strength advantage as far as your stars are concerned, so I don't want to risk that and have them depleted. Alright, that's fine. Pull you back. Alright, so that means we can actually lose a few barrages now that I think about it. That'll knock him down to 298. Okay, that's fine. But it's also going to push him pretty much right into Boz, which is not so fun. But, Prince, where are you hiding? Prince, where are you hiding? Prince, where are you? Oh, good God, he's all the way back here. Holy Lord, I forgot I hadn't moved him. Well, you know what? Go ahead and start heading towards Sable. It's not really going to matter now, but okay. Okay, this might actually push Jidan back into Boz and Galleon, or Galleon, I guess, but we'll see. Also, Jidan, why have you... There we go. I was about to say, Jidan, why have you not used that charge yet? Damn it, we can't hold out any longer. Why hasn't Commander Sparna signaled yet? General Guisu, you won't believe this, but Commander Sparna's unit is gone. Sable is completely empty. Yup, you got betrayed there, Guisu. What? No, it can't be. Back to Sable. All troops, follow me. They're on the run. They're hightailing it to Sable. Is it a trap? I said it'll be alright. But it'll complicate things if they hole up in Sable. You must go after them now. Yay, we got a victory plus! I'm actually a little surprised at that, to be honest, because we lost over 300 units. I guess we took out enough of them to not make much of a difference, really. It appears that Jidan and some of his bodyguards fled into town. I'll handle the riffraff lingering outside. Your Highness, Din! You go get Jidan! Who will you take with you, Your Highness? Alright, well, I'm going to take a strong party. Dine is required, so it's good that we've gotten him some levels. Let's see, who do I want to take with me? I want to take George Prime because, by God, it's George Prime. I want to take Richard, I think, as my other... Actually, you know what? No, I want to take Isabel as my other frontline person, just because. Then, let's see, I want to, as my magicians, I want to take Vicky. And... You know what? We hadn't used all his red for a while. Let's take all his red. Although he's not overly prepared. Then, we don't really need to worry about entourage, quite honestly. I mean, if you want to think about the best entourage people for this battle specifically, it's probably actually going to be somebody like Marina. Because Marina does healing every turn, as opposed to Murad doing healing at the end of every battle. So, ultimately, in what is effectively just going to be a single battle, she is the better choice. As far as anybody else I want to take with me? I'd take Taylor, I guess, just for analyze. But that's really about it. Yes, I'm happy, thank you, I'm good. The enemy is cornered now. They will be desperate. Proceed with extreme caution. Okay, well, I will be extremely cautious then. And let's make sure our formations are good, because that's not a good formation. No, let's see. You know what, George Prime, you get up front. Isabel, go for it, and Dine's good here. Vicky, I want you in the back. So that leaves Isabel protecting Alhazred and Dine protecting the Prince. So I'm fine with that. Alrighty. Let's see if we can catch Jidan before he gets back across that border, because you notice we are awfully close to the border with Sable, or with Armes rather. We are Sable, silly me. And we get a random battle! Which, interestingly enough, makes me glad I brought the party I did, because yeah, well, it was a good party, it was a good battle, and we utterly just ripped them to shreds. Anyway, doggone, I forgot that road was this long. Okay, so let's keep this one up, because as it turns out, these guys are unique units. Hello, Armes soldiers! Now, I'm going to try to target the two in the back, because they they love to use their crossbow a lot, and in the previous battle that I cut out, they attacked the prince a lot. So I'm actually going to go ahead and employ level 3 of the Rage Rune against these guys. Then the prince is a little hurt, you notice. So, let's see, Shield Rune actually would be fairly nice at this point in time. Alhazred, I apparently don't have ready at all, but you know what? Fine, you can be defense bait. There you go. God, yes, I love that! Oh, George! Oh, beautiful, man. Okay, I'm really happy now. Holy crap. George's Killer Rune went off twice and Vicky chained. I don't know that I've ever had a better single encounter, maybe ever, when I've played this game, in terms of sheer luck. I mean, holy crap. Okay, sorry. We haven't even gotten to the boss battle yet. Good lord. Anyway, yeah, I think y'all are pretty much dead. Okay, yeah, you're dead. Good job, guys. And, of course, we get a lot of levels out of this, so yay. Poor Dine, he needed those levels the most. He's now up to level 48, so he's almost at pace with everybody. Yay, patented Suikoden leveling system! Okay, now we get into the boss fight, I think. Yeah, here we go. Jidan. General Guisu! What's going on? Yeah, you've really been screwed. What's happened here? Ah, I understand. Commander Sparna has abandoned her comrades. She even threw this roadblock together so you couldn't follow. You know, honestly, if I were an enemy commander at this point, this would be the moment when I get on my knees, go F you, whatever country I had been fighting for, and promptly turn all my secrets over to the enemy, because it's pretty clear that Sparna doesn't care for anybody but herself, which, granted, was established in that conversation between, I believe it was a conversation between Zahak and, let's see, I think between, yeah, I think a little bit earlier when they were getting ready to invade. It's interesting. So, we've seen it before, but yeah, now we see it in full bore. Jidan, though, I guess, responds differently. General? No one makes a fool of General Jidan Guisu! Surrender! What? You heard His Highness. Commander Sparna has betrayed you. Your loyalty and this fight mean nothing now. Throw down your weapons. Ha! I've not yet begun to fight. All right, John Paul Jones. I'll drag your head back with me and receive a hero's welcome like I deserve. Then, once I crush that treacherous woman like the worm she is, I shall become the new Supreme Commander. Jidan, you must not let your emotions get the best of you. Silence! This is all your fault! Prepare to die! Yes, this is all our fault that your commander betrayed you, and you've got crappy leadership that has no plans for a defeat. Anyway, we got new battle music, which I think this is just unique to the Armes fight. I don't remember precisely. We'll obviously find out when we fight Kildrick, so spoiler alert, we're fighting Kildrick in the next episode, but yeah, anyway. So, yeah, I'm targeting Jidan with my physical fighters. Because, well, just because. Then Vicky, we're letting loose Final Flame again. And let's see, Prince. Let's go ahead and see if we can get... Not what I meant. Let's go ahead and see if we can get Fury going on our physical fighters. And then Alhazred, your defense bait again. Sorry. Well, the Killer Rune procced, but it didn't obviously kill Jidan. The crit's nice, though. Hey, George is... Oh, George is triggered. Y'all are screwed. And dead. Okay, almost. Aw, man, one of them actually got a hit in. Oh, well. That's alright. George is not quite the avoidance monster that Richard is, but still, you notice, he can hit hard. Really, really hard. Bye-bye. Nice try. Oh, nice. I was about to say, nice try though, buddy. Okay, so, yeah, again, target Jidan, target Jidan, target Jidan. Final Flame should pretty well eliminate it if these guys don't. Then Prince, you know what? Just pretty much do whatever you want, because it's not really going to matter. And again, Defense Bait. Dead Spartan, not Dead Sparta. Okay, never mind. For some reason, I was thinking that was it for him, but I was incorrect. That's fine, though. With a good, strong party, really, neither of the battles that we're going to be fighting are very difficult, so I wouldn't really worry about it. Ding dong! Okay. With Vicky, thou art dead. Alright, so I do want to go ahead and kind of preface things a little bit before we finish out. I will be keeping in any further scenes from what happens or what might take place here in Sable. But if there's any other scenes after that, I'm going to be cutting them out and I will be ending the recording. So next time on Suikoden 5, we will enjoy our 70,000 pot trawl of about 5 seconds, and we will go back in time again and fight off Kilderic and the other folks, the Godwin folks, up in Dorat. So, thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see y'all later. You're gonna pay for this. Yeah. Poor wretch.